I'll never forget our first day of rehearsal. James, in his Patagonia vest, and a bunch of kids in their 20s who couldn't believe their luck. Working with James on the Spelling Bee musical, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, was hands down the most fulfilling and special time in my creative life. He challenged us, he pushed us, and he navigated us towards a dimensional and powerful experience in the way that only he can, with such love and with hundreds of tiny yellow Post-it notes. I will forever be thankful to him for steering our ship and molding the show into the success it became. And I'm so grateful for the enduring friendships I created during this process, including mine with him. He is singularly special and deserves all of the awards and Patagonia vests that money can buy. 3-time Tony Award winner for Best Book of a Musical for Into the Woods, Falsettos, Passion, a frequent collaborator with the legendary William Finn, and of course, the late, great Stephen Sondheim. New York Times bestseller, documentarian, 5-time Drama Desk Award winner, winner of the Peabody Award, and a Mr. Abbott Award for Lifetime Achievement in Theater, and of course, joining this organization's namesake in the pantheon of Pulitzer winners. Esteemed guests and friends, please give a warm welcome to Millay Arts 1978 playwriting fellow, James Lapine. This award obviously is from us, and this is from Assemblywoman Dee Dee Barrett, a citation on behalf of the state of New York.
Dee Dee says I don't have to pay taxes this year. No, wait, I'm wrong. Thank you so much. It's so bizarre and wonderful to be back here after 45 years. I want to, it was really you don't know the important moments of your life when you're having them. You only know them as time passes and you get a little wisdom, particularly when you're, I guess I was about 25 then. First of all, meeting Norma Millay, who was just a corker. She was a vision, a spectral vision. She had this gray hair, and she was always in a white nightgown in the morning. And she'd have a shot of whiskey, and then she'd go into the garden, and she'd work in the garden. And I would watch her from which is now the caretaker's house across the hall. And then in the evening, there were 5 of us, we would all go over to the house, where we all had shots of whiskey with her. And she was an actress. She must have been late 80s, maybe early 90s. I didn't look up the math, but could just recite every poem of her sisters. And just being a kind of inexperienced person with people of notoriety and that kind of artistic history was such a gift that it made you want to get up the next morning and go to the typewriter, you know. I think the biggest thing about organizations like this is you don't really understand what a big deal it is to be having someone give you 1 month to do nothing but what you want to do. And they ask nothing of you. They don't expect any kind of product or painting or work of art or play to come out of it. It's just somebody saying, we think you're talented.